Shalom and welcome to Hebrew Bible Verse a Day. You can find out more about us at HebrewBibleVerseAday.com. We're now looking at the second chapter of Genesis, the second parak of Bereshit, verse number 10, Pasuk 10, Pasuk Eser. And a Yud here, the smallest letter of the alphabet, the numerical value is 10. So we're going to read through the Hebrew pretty fast, and then we will read through the English and then go over everything a bit slower. V'nahar yotzeh me'eden lahashkot et Hagan umisham yipared v'haya la'arba'a roshim. Pretty interesting verse. Let's read the English so that you can understand more of what's going on. And the river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became 4 heads. So what seems to be happening is that water came from Eden to water the garden, and from there it was parted and became into like 4 rivers or 4 seas. And why it's differentiating from the garden and actual Eden is the name of the place, and Gan Eden is the garden in Eden. Okay, the Nahar, the Hebrew word for river, in modern day Hebrew as well, Nahar. Yotze is like an exit, latzet. We've had this a couple of times before. Me Eden, and that literally means from the place of Eden. Me or me is from. Lahashkot et Hagan. Let's just keep with to water the garden, and notice lahashkot is actually the plural here, which is often used with mayim. Umisham, and from there, yipared, it separated or parted, and nifrad also means separate in modern Hebrew. So the 3-letter root is pei resh daled, which is a separating. V'haya, and it was, la'arba'a roshim, 4 heads. Arba or arba'a is 4. Rosh is head, and we say Rosh Gadol means someone who takes initiative, or Rosh Katan, someone who doesn't take initiative, or Rosh Hashanah is the head of the year, the new year. So pretty interesting things going on here. And there is some debate about what actually went into 4 heads, whether we're talking about the water or whether we're talking about something else. So you can go and read up some commentaries about that. But for the moment, we're going to just move on and go over some Hebrew words very, very slowly, so that we can get more of an idea of how to read Hebrew. Okay, so we've got a vav with 2 dots underneath. 2 dots underneath in a vertical manner is an sound, and a vav, if it doesn't have any dots above or inside it, is a v sound. If I had a dot above, it would be o. If I had a dot inside it, it would be u. If you're watching all of these videos, am I repeating myself loads, or are we cool with that? So v, and then we got the t. A t or a line is an a sound. So we've got a. Let's find some others. A. This one actually isn't a, but we'll come back to that in a second. So we've got v, and then we've got a nun, like a n. We've got a he, like a h, an h, and then we've got a resh, which is reversed r, so it's an r sound. So we've got v, na, ha, r, v'nahar, and the river. Yotze. So we've got a yud, it's got a dot on the top left of it. If any letter pretty much has a dot on the top left of it, then it's an o sound. Can't see an example here, but you have to trust me on that one. So y with a o is yo, and then we've got tzadi, a ts like a symbol, and 2 dots underneath it horizontally, or 3 dots like a triangle, is always an e sound. So once again we've got e. That's it. So it's a tse. So yo tse, yotse, yotse. Got e. So we've got a mem like mummy. M. So me. Got an ayin, which is a hard aleph. E. Got a dalad, which looks a bit like an R, but has a slightly different top right. So de. We've got a final nun. That's nun sofit, which appears at the end of the word. It doesn't have a vowel, so it joins in with the dalad. So we've got me, de, n. Me eden, which is the name of a place. Let's just go through a couple more words, because I'm enjoying myself. So we've got the lamed, which is the biggest letter of the alphabet, with the 2 dots underneath, like with the v, so it's l. Got a hey with the a, so it's ha. Got a shin. If it had the dot on the top left, it would actually be a s, but because it's on the top right, it's a sh. So it's a shin rather than a sin. We've got the 2 dots, so it's an sound, so sh. Kuf, a really big letter. Vav and taf go together, so it's k. Now the vav, unusually, for what we've been reading so far, has a dot on top. Now if it has a dot on top, it's not a v sound, but it's an o sound. It's like a vowel. And then we've got a taf, which joins in to these other 2 letters, so taf like T. So we've got l, ha, sh, ko, o, t. Lahashakot, lahashakot, lahashakot. We've got the e here with an aleph, which is an a sound, and with a taf. So et, et. And then we've got the a. It's a hey with an a gimel with an a, and a nun sofit, a final nun. So it's ha, ga, n, hagan. So we've got v'naha yotze me'eden, lahashkot, et hagan. Thank you very much for joining me. This is Ben Shaffer from Yerushalayim. Great to reach the 10th verse of Genesis, of Bereshit. I hope you're enjoying this, and please don't hesitate to check out my other videos as well. You can subscribe to my channel or go to HebrewBibleVerseAday.com. So once again, thank you very much for watching. Shalom, lehitraot, and goodbye from Yerushalayim.